The funny part of these animals, the nutrition is really very simple. I think, do you see this? This is a mixture of Chloris Guyana. Sometimes you call it boma grass. Boma grass can be fed in two ways. One, you can feed it into you can feed it in a hay form, but putting it in the troughs, and you hang it such that these animals can be able to browse and chop. But the disadvantage in that is that these straws you see, they will not be eaten. These animals will only look for leaves, and then they leave you with straws. If they leave you with a straw, that is a disadvantage, because for you, what you want as you is to make sure that they feed on everything. Now in this, we also have the leftovers, the sugar cane tops, or the cane tops, or what you call the so-called leftovers. So we chop it, we inside it, we make silage, and then when we are going to feed them, we mix in what they call molasses. Molasses really helps in many things. Those are carbohydrates, and they are sweeteners, so they give appetite to animals, and later makes them take a lot of water. So this dry matter is really very important in animals. So you people who are asking, what do we feed animals on? It's funny things like that chloris. We chop it, then after chopping the chloris, we can either crush it with a machine to make smaller particles, and then we mix in the molasses and we give to these animals. So these animals, we taught them how to eat molasses. And right now, you see, these ones have even run out because they can't wait to feed. Let me show you even these guys. They are very ready, actually. They really want to eat. You see, they are even feeling bad because they want to eat, and we are holding them. I'm going to show you how they run to go and feed. You get? They are now smelling. They are now smelling the molasses, and they are really looking outside. I think you can see all the faces are looking outside. So the funny part of that, if you have that, the sugarcane tops, sugarcane has carbohydrates, and also chloris also has carbohydrates, though it has some protein in it. So that is a very good meal for those animals. But if you can have a chance of adding on the sugar cane on the protein content by getting the spent grain, it is also leftover in this country because that's a brewery's waste. Yeah, so you get that. So if the moment you can mix that, that's a complete meal for those animals. And even if you're feeding them on zero grazing, they can do. So these are the kids. I think you can see where we keep the kids from. We keep them from up, and they are really sprayed alone. I think you can see they are all wet. So I'm going to show you when these guys are getting out to rush and eat that. So those people who are asking what the animals are feeding on, I think I've tried to elaborate for you. So I'm going to show you when they're getting out to rush and eat. See, the guys are now carrying them in, but you see how these guys are looking at them? They are all their faces are facing out because of what is coming on the wheelbarrow. So if you teach your animals what to feed, they definitely enjoy. You see, I taught my animals how to eat. So that is the feed. You see how they look at them critically because they really feel they need to do it. You see, all guys are ready to get out. You see, they can even knock me. So they are rushing. I'm going to show you where they are rushing to. Everybody is trying to get out of the place because they really want to go and eat. So trouble, they cannot wait. You see, I always tell you that goats want to browse. So do you see how they have rushed? Everybody is rushing to go and maybe feed from there, the upper part. So you see, everybody is rushing and is really taking position. You get? So everybody have taken now the position, and guys are really now concentrating on the feed. But there is some which are very, very stubborn. And I think you can see everybody is rushing to go and feed. So that is how they do. So the kids are also coming up. They are getting out. I think you can see. They're also rushing to go. So for them, they will start with milk first, and then later they will again join the feed. And you see, so what they are doing, they are trying to look for their mothers. They are hunting for the mothers. They will take milk first, and then later they will take the feeds, because this feed can even be taken by all of them. Do you see how these guys love browsing? Because in this case, every goat you see is trying to feed from up before they even go on the troughs. So you see, they love browsing, and that really brings their life to normal if they browse. So you see, everybody is now busy. Everybody is busy doing his own feeding. So this, guys, is just a matter of teaching them how to feed, and the moment they understand how good that feed is, you will not have any other problem. So you people who are saying that your goats have really failed to adopt to the hay, to the silage, you just need to teach them how to eat molas. Then after teaching them how to eat molas, everything can be done. So the moment they learn it, whatever you put molas, they will just eat it. I think you can see how these guys are really trying to enjoy it. He doesn't even want to put the mouth up. So you people, learn these things. These things are really simple. The moment you learn them very well, the moment you believe that they can be done. So these are the newborns. These were born yesterday. They are teaching them how to look for their mothers, and of which they will also adopt the character on how to look for their mothers.